on Monday, and they last 7 days. So you've got to act quickly, but they're some of your favorite brands, limited time, limited opportunity. It's called a weekly deal drop, and Benefit is one of those. So, all right, we're gonna talk about another of my favorite clean beauty brands. It's called Doll 10. Now, I don't often get a chance to talk about HSN clean beauty when I'm not talking about skincare. I'm actually gonna talk to you about a cosmetic. Oh my gosh, this palette is huge. See, even I surprised myself. All right, you guys, here's what's happening. A clean beauty brand to enhance your natural features. We're not talking about popping on a lot of makeup, because what does that do? Settles into the fine lines and wrinkles, makes you look older. We're talking about a palette that has 4 full-size products that all start out as these micronized, pixelated, blurring powders. And then there's just a touch of color. So it's your highlight, it's your contour, it's your bronzer, it's your blush, and it comes so beautifully packaged with a great mirror, and as I love we're showing, it comes with a free brush. Lowest price we've ever done. Here is what it is. It's called the Refocus Palette, and I'm gonna show you all 4 incredible shades. This actually improves the appearance of your skin tone. It blurs out the lines and wrinkles, the redness if you've got large pores. Look at these perfect, natural, soft focus, filter finish shades. So whether you're just trying to get that blurring effect, you're trying to get a little pop of color, maybe it's the rosy cheeks, maybe it's a little contour or definition, a little highlight, a little powder, $73 value. The palette alone is $39. Look at this thing, it's $39. It's unbelievable, $39 for this. For about $11 less, I'm gonna give you the brush too, and the brush has an added value of $34. So we've done an incredible, I mean, this should be a little Today Special, quite frankly, and it's all you need. It's what you need to go on your next summer adventure, your vacation. It's what you need just to get up in the day and just pop on a little bit on your cheeks and on your forehead and your nose, and you're good to go, because you want that makeup optional look. $5.50 gets it home. Doris Dalton is literally like, when you think of like a girlfriend's like BFF and guide to like looking gorgeous, getting all dolled up in less than 10, look at this beautiful face, and you help women of all color, women of all skin types, women of all skin tones. You give us the essentials that make life so easy for us to feel beautiful.
Yeah, well, thank you. And I love doing it. It's actually my honor to do so. And I love this palette for like rolling into summer, because it's everything that you need. I don't even have to say anything more, Val, because you've nailed every single thing in it. But this is the coolest palette that ever, it's the one that I carry in my purse day in and day out. And the reason is this: the only place in the world right now that you can get Refocus Glow Powder, the Refocus powder, which is a blurring powder, again, clean beauty, no talc in any one of these big bad boys, but infused with bamboo silk and green tea and vitamins that are amazing. But the only place right now, because it is completely sold out, to get Refocus, just the plain one, to dab that oil, to make that skin look smooth, to get rid of the look of pores and fine lines and those wrinkles, just to blur them out. We took that technology that we have in Refocus that sells out all the time and now put it into color. So you're getting it in your blush, in your bronzer, in your highlighter. So what I did, look here, Val, this is what I look like with it, wearing it. It's soft, it's pretty, it gives me a lift, makes my cheeks look higher, gives me the shape of a beautiful oval. That's what you want. Now, and this is without it. So without it, my face is like pretty kind of square. But with it, I have dimension now in my face, and that's what you get with this palette. So I was so excited that it was an event today, and I was like, yes, it's my favorite palette. I'm so happy.
You're gonna be your favorite palette at home too. Look at how generous Doris is giving us in products. When you think about going to clean beauty, when you think about this is actually gonna start out its life as like skin loving ingredients, micronized powders, you're getting 4 full size with the mirror, by the way. And I love that it's all in like a compact. Now I have a lot of hydration on my hands right now, but I love that this is all you really need. Pop this in your overnight bag, pop this in your suitcase. You are getting that beautiful brush, which has a $34 value, so that you can just swipe it on. Oh, and we're showing you can even use your fingers, because if you wanna okay, so we're showing highlight the Cupid's bow, highlight the bridge of your nose, highlight your brow bone, highlight underneath your lip area. Like, Doris, this is one palette that you are gonna give back those beautiful contours. I love that you said dimension, because you know, when we do put on, you know, a foundation or maybe even an SPF or something, we're like, wait a minute, my skin looks a little flat. This is gonna bring it to life, but it also blurs out those imperfections. So if you have redness or discoloration, uneven skin tone, wrinkles, large pores, look at how a micronized blurring powder actually makes her look healthier and younger.
Yeah, that's the key to this, because you can get a plain old blush or a plain old bronzer or a highlighter, but this is really thought out. Not only is it thought out of its performance, it's thought out in its ingredients. And what that's going to do for you is instantly, because what we did is we actually studied the camera technology, how it reflects, how it refracts light. And that's what we did in here. These pigments are meant to reflect and refract light. And what that does, and we know that a good photograph has all to do with lighting, but when you get the light to bounce like this, it creates this beautiful kind of halo blurring effect. So instead of like just sticking on a color, you'll see as I do this, I use it as my bronzer, my contour, just like that down my cheek. You'll see that it looks soft. It doesn't look hard like a big powder that grabbed on your face and you really have to work and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do with it. So in here with this bronzer is the perfect transition now. I've seen that you have tan lux on, so you're faux glowing, and a lot of times you don't want to put that all over your face. You can go ahead and even up your neck, your face with the bronzer that's in here. A highlight every single woman needs, because a highlight is what gives you the look of a lift to your cheeks, particularly if you're my age, and I like to say my apples have now fallen out of the basket. I want to put my apples back up here where they used to be. So you tap on just like this, that blush, and instantly you see that that blush is lifted. That has that blurring effect in it. How many blushes do you know literally blur out the look of pores and fine lines and wrinkles with the technology? You don't even think about that, because why would you? Let me think about that for you. When you put it on, your cheeks are going to look softer. It's not going to grab any of that stuff. It's going to look pretty. You're never going to look like the crazy girl at the water fountain. And what you're going to see here too, that highlight, it's soft. It's not hard pearls. It doesn't grab onto the skin because there's no talc. So it glides and feels like silk, because we replace that talc with a bamboo silk. So it glides on, so it's not scary, it's pretty, and it's fresh.
And it's so perfect, it's complementary. Yeah. It gives you that mimicked look of real perfect skin. That's what we want, right? That's why we're using all those expensive skincare products. That's why we're buying the faux glow. We wanna look alive. We wanna look healthy. This is that perfect little beauty hack, that little beauty 101. You've got all 4 products that you need. You can customize, you can mix and match. You could literally wear these as eyeshadow if you wanted. So not only is it your color, it's your blush, it's your beautiful highlight and a little bit of that definition and contour and bronzing, that warmth and that glow. The palette alone is $39. $39. There are 4 full-size products in here, and you get the full mirror. For $11 less than you can buy just the palette, we are giving you that perfect, fluffy, gorgeous, soft, contouring brush number 19 if you want to Google it. $34 value just on that. It's thrown in. It's a $73 value together, which maybe you're like, I don't really know if I want that. You're getting 5 full-size products for $5.50. That's like saying I want my favorite powder for $5 and change, I want my favorite blush for $5 and change, I want my favorite bronzer for $5 and change. I want my favorite highlighter. Oh, and please, I want a brush, a professional makeup applicator brush for $5.50. You can't find that. You can't even get that at the drugstore. And at the drugstore, it's not clean beauty. And at the drugstore, you're not getting that blurring effect. You're not getting that airbrushed effect. It's such a good deal. I'm like, I want to buy these for everybody. And it is the perfect time of year, Doris, because I think, you know, actually this is a year-round palette in my opinion. There's no better time to get it now, because it's going to last you through the fall when the weather starts to get a little and in the winter months. But right now we're looking at warmth and glow and just being alive and vivacious. Here's the deal, lowest price we've ever done on this, you guys. And if this is still a little too steep for your budget, let's look at the before and afters, and I'm gonna tell you how you can get it literally for basically nothing. Let's look at this. Does it look like she's wearing a lot of makeup? Nope. Does it look like her skin looks airbrushed and finished? Yep. Does it look like she doesn't have any uneven skin tone, any uneven skin texture anymore? No more redness, no more large pores? Yep. That's because of those micronized pixelated blurring powders, which is in each one of these colors. Okay, all right, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. It's our Get Ready for Summer event. I'm gonna save you $40. I'm gonna give you $40 towards any single item purchase. You can apply that to your Doll 10 Refocus palette with the brush. We'll send it all out to you for the shipping and handling of $3.50. That's beyond a steal. Doris, it's so, I called this whole show kind of like, a little bit of like that glow up for summer. I feel like these are all super affordable, little tips and tricks that just make us feel like when we get that backyard barbecue invitation, when the graduation is coming up, when the new baby's gonna be born, when you're seeing, your best friend for the first time in 3 years, isn't this like your go out the door, all you need palette? It's all you need.
Well, if you think about what you put in your purse and really think about it, you probably put a blotting powder in there, a little touch up on the cheeks, maybe a little highlighter. Summer's coming. We're going to perspire. So you're going to touch up a little bit more, right? So why not just take this because it has every single thing that you have in it. Again, it's clean beauty. So I think about every ingredient that goes in there. It's completely talc free. But this right here is worth its weight in gold. This right here is a full-size Refocus Glow Powder, which is a finishing powder that absorbs the oil and gives you the look of a smoother canvas on its own, just for your complexion. Now I give you your top off, your blush, your bronzer, and your highlighter. So you take this and instantly you have that finished look. It's not 100 jars, 100 compacts. Where is it? You pick this up and this will be a palette you'll go to time and time again because you'll love looking back at yourself. You'll love how fresh your skin looks. You'll love that beautiful blur to your skin. You ever look and say, how does somebody get that soft kind of focused look, that blur? How does our skin always look so perfect? It's because you're using the right products with the right technology. They don't have those heavy talcs that sit, and then when somebody sees you in the sunlight, you see that powder on your face. You see that product. That's not what's going to happen here. The sunlight's going to hit you. It's meant to play off that light. I love this that we're shedding everything. We're going into summer. That light comes on your face. It works even better because it just plays off of that light and bounces it. So your skin looks prettier. It looks fresher. It looks younger. And that's why I love this palette. It's one that if you were in my purse right now, as a matter of fact, I pulled that one out and I was like, oh my gosh, that one's too used. I have to get a new one.
You know what, Doris?
Gross.
You know why I love you? Because you've been in the beauty industry a really long time. In fact, you're a beauty queen. You're a beauty queen winner. And you know, based on celebrities and magazines and being in television studios and being on stage, lighting is everything. Lighting can make or break how good you look. So what Doris has done is she's created that soft, blurring focus finish, like that filter that you swipe on when you're on your favorite social media page. You're getting 4 full-size products. It's all you need. You can blend, you can mix, you can use one, you can use all 4. You get to decide based on the day, based on the event, whether you want it to be just a touch or you want to really intensify it, but you're getting all 4 plus the mirror and the brush, $73 value for $5.50. I have a little more than 1,000 left to go around. That is it for everybody shopping. I would definitely get one for the bride. If you know anybody, this is like perfect bridal makeup, right? Doris, you are a true doll, and I love you. Thank you for waking up beautiful with us and making us feel beautiful.
I love it. Always, anytime you want me with you, Val, you know how much I adore you. I can't wait for everyone to try this and enjoy your summer and just look pretty.
You're gonna look great. You're gonna look like a doll, and it literally takes seconds to do this. See the difference. It's not like any other ordinary powder you've experienced, especially if you have wrinkles or large pores on your skin. You'll see the difference of that blurring effect. All right, coming up in 10 minutes,